Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Need confirmation. Is the audio good? Is everything good? Is the video good? Is everything chill? Is everything cool? I don't know. I need confirmation before I do anything. Hello, everyone. Alright, we're good. Alright. Welcome back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I've returned from my short-lived hibernation. Yesterday's stream was crazy. I want to talk a bit about that. For the people who weren't there yesterday, essentially, if you haven't caught up to what's going on, Midnight Club 3 build leaked, and I have a VOD of it up. And it's like normally I don't do live streams. The last time I've streamed live before yesterday was 10 years ago when I was 13 years old. But I felt like that was such a significant moment, like, for this community, for the stuff that I do, that I felt it would only be appropriate to stream something like this. And I'm so happy I did, because, like, I still have trouble quantifying, like, exactly what happened yesterday, like what I felt internally. It kind of epiphanized just how much I actually give a fuck about this game and this hobby. Because, you know, yesterday it was one of those times where it's one of those turning points in your life that shape and mold you into who you are as a person. You know what I'm talking about? You know, those important points in life, right? Those turning points in life, you know, like, I don't know, like fucking driving a car for the first time, or losing your virginity. None of that shit compared to seeing Midnight Club 3 alpha build for the first time. And I'm so happy. Like, the endorphins, the dopamine rush of that, nothing compared. And it really, like, showed me just how much I love this game, how much I care about this game, and how much of a part this game is of me. And I don't care what motherfuckers say. I don't care, like, oh, it's a car game. It's a car, oh, you drive cars, it's just a car game. Like, some of my friends, right, my exes, my parents, oh, it's a car game, right? You just drive the cars, that's what you do. Bitch! You don't get it! You don't get it, bitch! Like, this is the game that helped shape us, like, culturally, personality-wise. These games mean so much to us. And yesterday showed me, like yesterday was the perfect illustration of just how much this game matters to people. Like, the Midnight Club Discord, man, the way people came together and we all bonded over this really exciting thing. It's one of the most, like, endearing things I've ever seen in, like, a video game community. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, the camaraderie, it's unparalleled. So I just want to thank everyone, right, that was here yesterday, everyone that's here now, everyone that's just, you know, all of the Midnight Club homies out there, you know, everyone who was there yesterday to dive into this build or share their excitement. Like, it's crazy to think just how much this community has grown in the last few years, because when I started out making this content, nobody gave a fuck about, like, the intricacies of these games. There wasn't even, like, a real Midnight Club Discord. There was, like, one Midnight Club related Discord, and it was inactive as hell. Nobody was actively modding this game. It felt like no one gave a shit about this game. And it's like, ever since 2023, you know, like, people like Almighty Pair, you know, like, they've helped cultivate this, you know, this insanely active and passionate community of people that are finally like properly giving these games the flowers they deserve. So I just, like, yesterday, you know, like I was thinking about that a lot, and I felt like I had to share that now, because yesterday it was more than just fucking Alpha Build got leaked. Yesterday was a celebration of the game in my eyes. So let's keep at it, man. Let's keep at it. Let's keep at it. So yesterday, if you may remember, we ran into a problem where if you try and load into a race, like if you load into the game once, it works fine. Like if you load in game, then the second time it has to load something, it'll just load infinitely. I suspected it was due to a memory leak, and I happened to be correct. And my homie Ghosty managed to fix it. They managed to address it, so now you can actually play the build for more than 30 seconds without having to reset it. Now, my plan is to go through the career and do as much as I can, but I've already heard from people that apparently you can't get past like 10%. Which, you know, that sucks fucking dick, but, you know, let's just see how far we can get. And since the loading bullshit is fixed, we can, like, maybe mess about with, like, unlock all cheats and check out, like, the races and the map and stuff. We'll find some way to kill time. Oh, and shout out to Mommy Salami is in the chat again. What's up, big dog? We love you. We love you, Mommy Salami. For all of you that are not in the know, Mommy Salami is the reason we are having this stream right now. They are the ones that released this build to the public for us to enjoy, for us Midnight Club fans to sink our teeth into. So, again, big up to the homie, Mommy Salami. Love you, bro. I'm gonna put the ring on your finger, bro. I love you. You're the best. The realest motherfucker this planet has ever seen. Alright, yeah, whatever, who cares? It's called whatever. New profile. And career, and now hopefully we can play more than one race in this time. Like maybe we can actually race in the racing game. Alright. Let's purchase a ride. We cannot skip the exhibit video. Cannot skip, never skip. Never skip Limp Bizkit Rollin'. We're never skipping it. Again, I'm not skipping it. Back up, back up. That's what you're gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. This loading screen is like so bad. It looks terrible. Like it's way too colorful and shit. Way too like esoteric. Good thing they changed that. Alright, will I be a simpleton and just get the Eclipse? Or will I be niche and get the Jetta? Or will I do none of that and just get the SRT4? I don't care about the R32 much. You know what? I'm feeling SRT4 today. Why are people saying you can only get up to 10%? What happens when you get to 10%? I heard the game crashes. But I don't know. I want to see it for myself. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let me see. $550. Shit, we're not doing too well in the bank, yo. Okay, but we still got some money to upgrade this car. You know, style over substance. Fuck the performance upgrades. We're gonna trick this bitch out. I don't think any of the parts are different for any of the cars. I think there's people like combing through the models right now, and I don't think they've discovered anything in that regard. 64 Impala is the fastest starter car in the game. With manual transmission, you can speed cap in under 15 minutes. Yeah, apparently, like, the Impala is, like, that's the speedrun car. I don't know how it works. It's, like, the fishtailing bug, right? But I really... Man, I don't... Playing Midnight Club 3 with manual transmission sounds like hell. Like, it sounds absolutely horrible. I cannot fathom playing MC3 in manual. I've completed MCLA in manual. That was actually pretty nice, but I can't fathom playing Midnight Club 3 in manual. Like, it's just, the game is like just way too insane. All of these exhausts are ugly. I feel like the stock ones look the best. It's over. Yeah, I broke the bank. Okay, do we have enough money for a spoiler? No, hell no. What? I gotta rock with the stock spoiler. Bro, I should not have upgraded the front bumper. I'm not even gonna see it most of the time. Whatever. Never let me become an accountant, bro. I played MC2 in manual the whole game because I hate myself, I guess. I cannot. Bro, MC2 seems even worse. That seems even worse. Because that game is, like, more difficult than Midnight Club 3. Like, the margin for making errors is a lot smaller in Midnight Club 2. I cannot imagine. But to be fair, I haven't, like, extensively tried it. To be fair, like, I thought Midnight Club LA manual was gonna be, like, not great, but I ended up preferring it over playing it automatic. So who knows? I mean, I can try enabling manual in this just for the fuck of it. Why not? I'm so scared one of these options is gonna crash the game. For Midnight Club 2, I felt the automatic is roughing too high and cars accelerate slower. Yeah, the automatic transmission in Midnight Club 2, like, it's sometimes really annoying. Like, I think, I'm not sure, I don't exactly remember what it was, but I think it's like sometimes if you crash, it like downshifts way too hard. And it unnecessarily slows you down more than you need to. No, I'm not gonna bother with the vinyls. I'm creatively bankrupt. I'm doing this. Okay. I tried to enable manual in this beta ISO. For whatever reason, there's no option to allow the bindings for manual, and when you press the manual preset for the game, nothing changes from the auto config. Really? I'll try that, see what happens. Midnight Club 1 in manual sounds boring as fuck. I'd fall asleep mid driving. Yeah, Midnight Club 1 is not the most excitable game out there. I feel like the only thing that Midnight Club 1 has going for it is its atmosphere. Just the general vibe of the game is really cool. But the driving is like so cookie cutter, basic. Physics engine is whatever. The levels aren't too interesting. The soundtrack is fine. But like the Surgeon and Dominant Rolling tracks, they get repetitive pretty quickly. I don't know. It's a pretty mid game. It's a stepping stone, right? It's a stepping stone to this. That's all it really is for. Where I was looking at the chat and then I crashed into traffic. I need to have like the chat like right next to me, like when I play the game, so I don't have to turn my head to look at my second monitor. Hold on. Okay, there we go. That's better. Alright. You know, I'm really bummed the fuck out that we didn't get like the placeholder soundtrack that has like this music in it. There really isn't a lot concerning like cut music. We found like one extra cut track. Tear It Up by Young Won. It's a pretty crazy track. There's like it's like a marching band. Just like like a marching band doing the drums and shit. It would have been great, and it features DMX. It would have been a crazy fit for Midnight Club 3. But besides that, there's really nothing on the music. It's mostly just music we already knew about. Okay, so from what I remember, the game would have actually loaded infinitely there. So yeah, it works so far. Let's see. Let's challenge Bishop. Rocking the midnight blue. Two is my favorite, followed by LA, then 3. That's fair. That's a fair ranking. I used to have a standard, like, response for this. And, wow, the race works. I used to have a standard response for this, and that my favorite, like, Midnight Club games, like in order, would be, ranked by order of release, but then backwards. So, LA, my favorite. 1, my least favorite, but I don't know. Replaying LA recently, it I don't know. I wouldn't say it was a case of don't meet your heroes, but I hadn't played the game like I hadn't gone through the game properly in a while, and I did a playthrough of it again recently when I was doing, you know, the R35 mod and the soundtrack restoration mod, and then like some things kind of started irking me about it, mostly the driving and the camera. Like it just feels a little off. I'm not even sure if it's the camera or the driving, because like in first person view, I feel like the driving is just great. Like it just feels fluid, it feels responsive. There still is that issue where I feel like the steering angle slows you down way too much. Like in the time trials, you can literally shave off like 5 to 10 seconds off your time depending on your steering angle. It's a bit ridiculous, like for an arcade racing game. But the driving mostly felt nice. But then you go into like the action camera, and then the camera's like fluid, but then it's like way too hectic and it's way too crazy, and I'd say it's almost unusable when you get to the faster cars. And then it's like you have the classic camera, but then when you swerve side to side, it just feels weird. It just feels off. It doesn't feel entirely fluid. And then I feel like the static camera is probably the best third-person camera, but it's a static camera, so it's not really exciting. Like the camera angles matter so much; they're so integral to the sense of speed and just the playability of a racing game. And I feel like they kind of borked it on FCLA. So that kind of threw me off a little bit, and now I don't know whether I prefer Midnight Club 3 or LA, because like LA has the issues that I talked about, but then Midnight Club 3, you know, it lacks the characters, the progression is very like repetitive, not very interesting. I feel like the 3 US cities blend into one another. LA's map is so gorgeous and so detailed. So I don't know, it's a case of you win some, you lose some. And I don't know which game I prefer. You know? It changes with each menstruation cycle. Let me see what the chat says. I mean, I think Midnight Club 3 plays the best out of the series, but the game barely has any characters unlike 2 in LA and the city's maps. Yeah, basically what I said. Like, I think Midnight Club 3 lacks sort of that personality, even though it's a very stylish game. But there's like no real substance to it, I think. It's a very basic game. I mean, you know, you pick up and play, you race, that's it. There's no real depth to it, I feel. And that's kind of a shame, because, you know, the characters, the cutscenes and all that, like, they help add context to the game and give you, like, like an incentive as to why you're doing the things you're doing. If I'm just doing a repetitive checklist of races without no end goal, you know, that's not exactly the biggest motivator. But then the gameplay, like the core gameplay, is so incredibly strong that it makes up for it. But it's still a thing where it's like, why couldn't we have just had everything, you know? Like, if Midnight Club 3 retained the characters from Midnight Club 2, and sort of the style of its progression, I think it could have been like one of the greatest, like top 3, top 2 maybe racing game of all time. Let me see. The preset opponent names, apart from obvious Career City Rebels, are also different in this build. I remember Jake from the previous stream. Now, I don't really pay that much attention to the opponent names, to be fair. But I heard from other people that they are indeed different. Which advancements done from yesterday? Anything related to the crashes? Yes, as you can see, we are now in the 3rd Bishop race, which would have been inconceivable yesterday, considering we couldn't play more than a single race. Again, shout out to Ghosty for fixing that memory leak problem, because it was a memory leak issue. So yeah, we can, from what I heard, we can at least play through San Diego. So what is your top 3 racing games of all time? That's like asking me what my top 3 kids are. Shit. And I got a lot of baby mamas, you feel me? Shit, I'll be paying a lot of child support, you know what I'm talking about? I played a lot of racing games, so I don't know. Project Gotham Racing 2 is up there. Project Gotham Racing 2 is the perfect, like, at least close track arcade racer. There's one single flaw with PGR2, and that is that the class system for the cars is weird, where you have a class of vehicles, but then there's one car that's clearly overpowered over all of the other ones, so you never use the other cars in the class if you're going for the platinum medals. But besides that, it's a perfect game. The driving is incredible. There's a lot of tracks. Game mode variety is superb. The soundtrack is awesome. It has like a radio station feature, kind of like GTA, but like less satirical, more realistic, and it adds so much like depth to the vistas that you race in. PGR2 is perfect. It's borderline, like almost a perfect racing game in my eyes. And I'm sad that not a lot of people have been able to play it because it's Xbox exclusive, but that is a game that you should pick up an Xbox for. I convinced someone to pick up an Xbox, like an original Xbox for PGR2, and like they were very hesitant about it. Like I had to pretty much beg them almost. And they came around and they were like, yeah, no, this is one of the best racing games I've ever played. This was worth getting the Xbox for. Like once they actually completed it. I'd say another game that's in my top 3 is probably Burnout 3. It has a lot of problems, but I just can't deny just how much that game has shaped me and just how much that game has had a presence in my life and just how infinitely replayable it is. The core gameplay is like, I don't know, it's so incredibly strong. Ooh. Ah, the flares are like purple, like in the remix Open City Races. That's interesting. Okay, so we've unlocked a tournament. CJ, Carl Johnson is in the game. I want to go to Carl Johnson. Hey, yo, it's CJ, I'm from Grove Street. Man, it's a pole heat. And Los Santos, neighbors getting no sleep. Beefing with anybody, competing, even police. Gotta go to CJ. Yeah, okay, it's just Phil. Just CJ. No way. GTA San Andreas and Midnight Club 3. It's real? That's crazy. GTA San Andreas beta in Midnight Club 3, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That's crazy to have the crossover. It's funny because I think this build is from a few days before San Andreas came out. Part of me wonders if he was renamed so there wouldn't be any confusion with the titular character the same name. Did you know Young Melee, which has a song in MCLA voices CJ? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That song is pretty good. That's a pretty good song. You ain't a stand up, man. Stand. Alright. So there have been like no major crashes so far. No major issues. Anyway, I was talking about my top 3 racing games. Oh my god, I can like my art for yapping, my ability to yap is just incredible. So Burnout 3 probably also my top 3. Man, what else? I guess I would have to put a Midnight Club game on there. But like I said, man, depending on the time of the month, depending on what I ate yesterday, it fluctuates. Either I'm, you know, I'm SoCal, or I'm you know, cars real big. So I don't know. I can't pick between the two. I'm not decisive enough. But yeah, either Midnight Club 3 or LA, PGR 2 and Burnout 3 I'd put in my top 3. The tram doesn't honk at you. So now it really is a jump scare. Because you remember how in this fucking race, like the tram will just appear out of nowhere? At least in the final game, you can hear its horn right before it pops out from behind the corner. But in this, you don't even get that luxury. Continue racing Carl Johnson. Let's do it. Let's take the hood back. Fuck them ballers, bro. Every Midnight Club game is equally good in my opinion. Well, yeah, see, yeah, Midnight Club 1 does not deserve to be in the same conversation as the other games. But Midnight Club 2, 3, and LA, you could make a case for any of them being the best in the series. So, I definitely do think 2 is below. What the fuck what did I hit? Did I hit some fucking pedestrian? What did I hit? Okay. I don't know what the fuck I hit. You can make an argument for any of the games being the best, but I'd still put 3 in LA above 2 for sure. Okay, we're not doing too hot. But he's gonna slow down for me because he's a nice chap. Bishop is a very given feller. Is that even Bishop? I don't think it is Bishop. He had a different color, but whatever. Thank you, brother. You are quite the philanthropist. for allowing me to pass you. Favorite thing about MC1 I wish they carried over is the fact you can total opponent cars. Oh yeah, you could do that in MC1. But it seems a bit difficult to do, like, normally. Okay. I think the people who say MCLA Remix is the best Midnight Club game are weird and don't shower. I forgot Midnight Club LA Remix is a video game that exists. That's true. Well, truthfully, the people that don't shower are League players, not MCLA Remix enjoyers, but... LA Remix is... It's a weird case. Oh, you cheap ass son of a fuck. That's some bullshit right there. That is the fucking, the smelliest, most foul reeking bullshit I've ever seen. You can smell that shit all the way from China to Timbuktu, bro. What the fuck was that? What is this, pinball? Jesus. LA Remix is a weird game. It's like, it's lazy, but at the same time they did put effort in places. Like it's an acid flip of 2 and 3, but I don't know. It's a similar thing with Burnout Legends. Like, Burnout Legends is kind of a lazy acid flip of Burnout 3, but Burnout 3's core gameplay is so good and so strong that it you know, it makes the game fun anyway, so it's like you can't really complain. No. 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 Wait. Oh! Catch the train, motherfuckers! See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. God is watching over a motherfucker. That's how you do it. Okay, so we have the car clips in this. I wonder if we can at least do those before we get to Atlanta, because apparently it's Atlanta where shit starts to break. Back up, back up! Why is Limp Bizkit just not in the race soundtrack? My hands up, my hands down. I'm never skipping it. I'm never gonna skip it. If there's one core principle that I adhere to is I never skip Limp Bizkit Rollin'. I never will. Okay. Yo, Bishop. Oh no, I mean Carlos. Still rocking the Pit My Ride car. Somebody mentioned that this car preset was repurposed as a one of those NPC cars that you can see in the races. I'm not sure I recognize it, but there may be some truth to that. It's so weird hearing Limp Bizkit in the game. I wish they kept that in. It's so in my mind, I've never correlated Midnight Club and Limp Bizkit. Like it's never been a combination within my mind. So it's a bit wild. But this does make the final game really bad. The fact that they cut Limp Bizkit. This build is better than the final game. Okay. I'm not the most seasoned driver around, it seems. Wait, why is the chat not auto-scrolling? Okay, there we go. Oh, but can you not? I hate that shit. Like when you sometimes like when you nudge a traffic car, but like the side of your car or something, your car just completely spins out. Yeah, so it seems that they are just a little bit ahead, like just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. I'll catch up. Well, it'll be fine. Just watch. They're gonna hit the train again. What is this weird ass blur around my car? I think it's like the PCSX2 motion blur being fucked because I'm not playing the software mode. And there's like no patches, no PCSX2 patches for this particular build of the game, so. Okay, well, you know. Okay, no, yep, that's good to hear. Yep, I get it. I'm a player, well-known declare. Talk a bitch or the pussy don't pay her. Hey, what you say? What are y'all saying? Carbon really had no improvements besides maybe Autoscope short story. Didn't really care for it, but it was fun. Yeah, Need for Speed Carbon, you know, I used to be like, when it came to Need for Speed games, I used to be like one of those like very pretentious sort of like contrarian people, like, oh, your favorite Need for Speed is Underground 2. Oh, yawn. My favorite, I think Underground 1 is better than Underground 2. Oh, my what? Most wanted? Oh, get out of here. Carbon is so much better. It's like, I do feel like those games are overrated to an extent, but like having played Most Wanted and Carbon again recently, Most Wanted is the better game. There's just, I'm sorry, there's more content. I think also stylistically, even though Carbon is more like interesting, it's almost sort of kitsch for a racing game. Like it's really like weird visually, very esoteric. But I don't know, I think Most Wanted just has that oomph, you know? And it has just more content. The emphasis of police as well. The cop chases are the best thing about Most Wanted, and the fact that they've kind of been sidelined in Carbon. Yeah, I don't know. Underground 2 is the best one. You know, I used to think that, and I would still, like, I would agree with that if it weren't for the fact that the game is way too fucking long. Like, I could watch the Godfather trilogy 3 times over, and I still would be in stage 4. Like, it's ridiculous just how padded out that game is. The fact that they split Cole Harbor into 2 areas, the smallest area in the game. It's so small, and they split it into 2 fucking areas. For what? It's just so you could pad out the runtime even more. Like, if the game was 4 stages, it would have been perfect. It would have been perfect. It would have been the best Need for Speed for sure. Like, the map is so good. Bayview is so awesome. The driving physics are my favorite out of any Need for Speed game. Like, the really intricate, like just the weight of the cars, and it's almost like you have to like really watch your corner. Yeah? What the fuck, bro? What the fuck was that? They're trying to sabotage a motherfucker here. Anyway, why am I second place? Who's in first? Where? Who's in first? Hello? Who's in first? That guy? How did he get so far ahead? What? Okay. No, that's my fault. My bad. I guess I'm just bad at the game. Anyway, I was talking about Underground 2. Yeah, I love the driving physics are my favorite out of any Need for Speed game. You have to like really watch your cornering, and it feels so much more intricate than the other black box Need for Speed games, like physics wise. And you know, I don't know, like the core racing is great. It's great, and the map is the best out of any Need for Speed game. The customization is, you know, also the best out of any Need for Speed game, probably. But it's way too long. It's way too long. And also the star rating system drags the game down as well. Because I don't want to put scissor doors and roof scoops on my AE86. And spinners, I don't want to put that on my AE86. Can you just, like, it's all about, like, oh, you know, self-expression through your car, but then you're deliberately, like, limiting me in how I can express myself through my car by making me add a bunch of useless shit that I don't want and didn't ask for in order to progress. And it sucks because, like, I don't want to just ruin my cars, so I have to often buy a second car that I could use to just install every upgrade possible on it, and it would look like this Frankenstein abomination, and I would use that for the magazines and stuff in order to progress for the game. Because I couldn't do that to my cars, man. The shit you're required to do in that game. Alright. Yep, obligatory racing. Obligatory racing. It sucks. It's like it's some totalitarian shit right there. What race are we even in? I'm not even really paying attention to the game at this point. Everything seems to, like, nothing has really jumped out at me so far. Besides the fact that the pedestrian density is a lot higher in this version of the game. The different AI opponents. And the rubber banding is a little fucked. Like, how did that guy outlap me in the previous race? I have no idea what happened there. Oh, have you tried using the oh yeah, good point. I was gonna do that. What? Where is it? Is there no, like, button for it, or... Is this it? What's the button to shift up then? There's not even buttons to shift up or anything, or to shift down. There's nothing. Well, I set it to manual A. Let's see if it works. I cannot tell if it's working. I'm also I'm pressing buttons too, and gears are not changing. Isn't it triangle? I'm not sure, but if it is, then it's not working. Because look, I'm changing the camera. I guess the manual was just broken in this, which, what a surprise. What? Something broken in this version of the game? This very stable version of the game that has not presented any single problems for us so far. Okay, what else? What else are we talking about? I think the only thing that everyone agrees about the Need for Speed series is Undercover is the worst one. Yeah, it sucks. Like, it's a really bad game. I have no counter argument to it. I know the circumstances under which it was developed, and that sucks. But what we got is what we got, and what we got is really dookie, like dog water game. I've no I have no defense for Undercover. I mean, there's good things about it. You know, there's good things about it. But there's also, you could also say some good things about The Room. You know, doesn't make it good. I mean, the soundtrack is great. Car list is fine. Yeah, I don't know what else. What else is good about Undercover? The customization, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. Like, it's not a great game. The driving is horrible. The visuals are just... The fact that it came out in the same year as Midnight Club Los Angeles is inconceivable to me. Like, holy shit. Alright, stage tournaments with a green flare and a red circle in the middle. No idea what's going on with the colors here, but let's do it. $4,000. I would like to start it. I'm pressing circle to start. Will it start it? Nothing's happening. So that's good. Are the headlights even... They're not even flashing. Is my circle button just broken? Or are the headlights supposed to flash? Does that even work in the first place? Why are my beams not flashing? Where did the high beams go? Okay. Is my circle button really broken? Let me try and challenge Vanessa. Hearing this song uncensored is not a very pleasant experience. These lyrics. Some people don't like my crotch because it's got fuzzy flops. I don't want to hear this, bro. I don't want to hear this. Yeah, no, circle doesn't work. Is it because I changed the configuration to manual? Let me set it back to automatic A. Oh, now it works. So that configuration does something, but it does not enable manual transmission. R3, oh, well, too late. Headline, yeah, that's what it was. But it doesn't even, the manual transmission doesn't even work. So the entirety of the Peaches discography is gross. I listened to a bit of the album that song is on. I know Fuck the Pain Away. I think Fuck the Pain Away is genuinely a great song. I love that song. That's like an Electro Clash banger. Oh my god. Yo, this car can catch some air. Damn. But yeah, she's quite a provocateur. Peaches. Shame we can't play this in manual though. I kind of was looking forward to trying it because I haven't played it for more than like 5 minutes, but like Midnight Club 3 in manual, but would have been a cool new way of playing the game maybe. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not doing too hot in this race. Fishtailing. I don't think fishtailing is gonna save me. Plus, I don't even think the fishtailing works like it does with Midnight Club 2. They already fixed that. Also, who is in first? Because there's someone ahead of me. They're in second. So who's in first? What the hell? The AI is crazy fast. They just don't rubber band. Maybe some upgrades are time to be applied to the car. Nah, bro. Nah. That's the easy way out. I don't do things easy. But most things I do. But this, nah. Nah, we can do it. Watch this. That was just a bad run. That was just a bad run. I'ma get it now. See, look, I'm already for. Oh, what the fuck? Hello? Damn, mommy, slow down. Oh, she hit the bus. Thank God for public transportation. What's interesting about this build is the detail of the maps. What do you mean? Like the mini-map? In my opinion, Midnight Club 2's soundtrack is better than Midnight Club 3's. Midnight Club 2's soundtrack was perfect for Midnight Club 2. It's a great soundtrack, but I love the variety of Midnight Club 3's music. You know, all the different genres. I do think they go a little overboard with some. Like, I think there's a little too much Calyx, in my opinion. Like some of the moving like I feel like the moving shadow selections are a little underwhelming. That label has so much heat, and I don't think they particularly got some of their best songs. They got some bangers. They got some classics, like Renegade Snares is one of the best songs in the game. But there's, I don't know, there's a lot of like kind of nothing burger tracks among the D&B selection, in my opinion. Same with the techno. Like Underground Resistance, again, cool stuff. But I wish there was a little more variety. Like, cause the game has Detroit, so it would have been cool if we like had more ghetto tech, like more stuff like Mr. Day and B. Calloway. Like I would have liked some more dirty ghetto tech, you know. But overall, like the soundtrack is really nice. Continue raising finesse, so let's go. It's all subjective. Personally, MCLA soundtrack is the best. Yeah, of course, music is like probably the most subjective thing. It's probably the most subjective form of like media there is, I feel. But I don't know. It's the same argument that I have with the game itself. Do I prefer 3 or LA soundtrack? It depends on my mood. It depends on where I am, where I'm sitting, what I'm feeling. Fucking train. I got fucked over by the train now. This is karmic. Okay. Where's that Trick Daddy song? Let's go. I wanted to hear it. What? It's gonna be alright. Cause me and my clique, we don't give a fuck. Let's go. I can't believe this was replaced with fucking Jump on the Dick. Like, that's crazy. Y'all had a song with Trick Daddy and Lil Jon sampling Crazy Train, and y'all replaced it about a song? Y'all replaced it with a song that's about a girl doing cowgirl to the beat of a song. The most sleazy, freakiest song ever. Like, what the fuck were y'all thinking? Like, this song would have been perfect for this game. See, I'm not doing too hot in this. I will definitely have to upgrade this neon after this race. To get it, let me know. Let's go. For the murderers and the killers and the hustlers, the ballers, killers, and the fucksters. Why is this race so fucking... What is this difficulty curve? Does this game have the dynamic should I pussy out and just, like, finish the race? I don't know. Because if I do, then the difficulty will be reduced. I don't know. I'm just gonna give it one more go. What? Okay. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. There's some discussion brewing here. Alright, still talking about music. MCLA eclectic music was just pre-dubstep. It was a lot more than that. Like, you had like Tricky in there and stuff. It was kind of crazy. I think LA's soundtrack is oh. Yo! Jesus Christ. That was a little too close for comfort, man. I think Midnight Club LA soundtrack is just deeper. Like, it feels more cleverly curated. A lot of local LA bands. It doesn't really feel like they were out necessarily to just capture the mainstream, but also what was actually, like, you know, like current at the time, not necessarily popular, but also things that were, you know, well known and relevant in certain circles of music. Whereas with Midnight Club 3, I think they were mostly going out for like the big hits. At least when it comes to like the rock music and the hip hop. Which is why I always thought that techno and D&B kind of, I don't know, opposed the rest of the music. I feel it's like a little too niche of a selection in contrast to the rock and hip hop. And oh my god, this race is killing me. I'm just gonna finish it, I don't care at this point. Let's hope the dynamic difficulty scaling works in this. Alright, let's see if... Whoa! That Jenna was about to hit us, what the fuck? Who has heard of Orlando Vroom anyway? I knew someone IRL that knows him. Cause he's Dutch. I'm Dutch. A friend of mine who I went to school with, his dad was a DJ, and he had been around in the Dutch electronic scene, the Dutch techno scene in the 90s and the early 2000s, and he has met Orlando on several occasions. So it's funny, I do know someone that knows an artist from the game. Which, if y'all don't know, Orlando Vroom is Fix. They're credited as Fixed, or as Fix in the game. So yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. I think we're listening to one of his songs now. That's funny. Oh wait, what's playing? Oh, no, that's The Martian. I was confused with his other song. Yeah, so am I like fucked? Is this like completely RNG? Is this luck based? Do I just have to rely on luck? Part of me would feel like it would almost be like quicker and more efficient to just go to the garage and upgrade this car instead of repeating this race for the next 28 days. Let me just give it one more shot. You know, I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. I persevere. You know me, I persevere. Perseverance pays off. Watch. Just watch. What the fuck? They put MIA under techno. It's not the same MIA. It is not the 5G conspiracy theorist MIA. It's the pseudonym of one of the members of the Tech Brothers. I think the Tech Brothers is a duo, and one of the members, one of their pseudonyms is MIA. But yeah, it's really confusing because like the paper planes, Ducky what's it called? Bucky Dungun, and Born Free MIA is also in the game, so. But it's technically correct. It's not a miscredit. That's his actual name. But yeah, it's confusing. The AI just randomly just zooms past me for no real reason. Like, this is some unfair shit. Wait. Please? Please? No! It's possible. It's possible. But is it worth it? Is it truly worth it, guys? Is it worth it? I don't know. Okay. One more time. This is actually the last time. Skin tone, handshaking, everybody's up to something. I'm also not like properly paying attention to the game, honestly. Like, I'm zooted the fuck out. Streaming is not within my mental vocabulary. I'm not built for this shit, bro. But you know, we ball. Like, I have such a hard time with like mentally multitasking. I find it really hard to converse and play video games at the same time. It's just not an art form that I've managed to master. I don't know how all these motherfuckers do it, you know? I don't know. It's too much. The capacity in my frontal lobe is low. It's low. But I gotta lock in. Okay, watch this. Fuck you. Yo mama. Yo mama. Yo mama. Come on. No more fucking pressure, can't you see it's really getting to me? Of course. See, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, just do that. Close before the end of the race as well. Yeah, fuck this shit. This game sucks ass. It's the worst game. Midnight Club 1 is better. Midnight Club 1 was the best one after all. I think we should just upgrade this car. I'm not gonna deal with this RNG shit. I'm gonna upgrade this. Overdose on Concerto until you feel nothing at all. See, that's a good idea. I got my pack of meds right here. I wanna fucking down and pop them. Like it's some X. Okay, we need nitrous. That's for sure. $2,100. I'm not gonna have any money left over for weed. This is so tragic. What? What do you mean I did not install anything? Is this a free coupon that I redeemed? Wow, how generous. What? Did my car really upgrade, or is this... Wait, let me look at the stats real quick. I'm gonna do this again. Do the stats change? No. Do they change if I buy this? No, they don't change either. Are they really just installed? Oh. No. Hey, I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining. Hey, yo, keep this on the down low, everybody. Keep this hush hush. Keep it hush hush. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell Daddy Rockstar. Okay, well. Hallelujah. You don't actually need to be good at the game in order to reap the rewards. You can just get everything for free. Okay, let me read the chat. May not happen anytime soon, but I hope a pre-release build for MCLA eventually leaks. Yeah, don't we all? I've been on my knees praying every morning for that to happen, but haven't been lucky. Haven't been lucky, but maybe one day. You know, who knows? I mean, I'm playing an alpha build of Midnight Club 3 that I never expected to see the light of day, so anything can happen at this point. Don't switch cars now. Of course not. I'm staying loyal to the Neon, bro. Neon, best car ever. Okay. Now, this is going to be a cakewalk. First try. Woo! Man, that handling is just... This car feels so much better already. But the AI with their nitro spam, they gotta stop, man. They gotta stop. There's loading screen music in retail, right? Yeah, there is. They hadn't gotten around to making any of the loading loops for this. Which is kind of a shame, because I was kind of hoping this build maybe would have, like, the full beats of some of those loading loops. But, yeah. Maybe on a different day. What? I look at the chat once, and then the fucking train shows up. I look at the chat for a split second. Oh my god. This is what I get for not focusing. But there we go. Finally, we did it. I believe the AI is 2 bars of nitrous. Yeah, that's cheating. They got the level 2 parts. We're still at level 1. They're cheaters. Dirty cheaters. I will report them to Rockstar support. And they will be banned from the game. Righteous justice. Cruise for some action. I'd like me some action. Where are the white women at? I think I want to do a tournament. We tried to do that the last time, but I forgot that I changed the button configuration. And I didn't realize that R3 was the button to start the races. Or manual. Because I'm not a manual enjoyer in Midnight Club 3. And LA is pretty good. But yeah, I don't know about this one. Okay, it's a different one from the last one, but whatever. SD Balboa, let's do it. I've never understood whether digitalism were gay for each other or was just some queer platonic thing. What? They're just a music duo, bro. The fuck? What are you talking about? I saw Digitalism live. I saw them live in March of last year in Amsterdam. Fucking awesome show. Like, I've been to a lot of shows where just the etiquette is so completely backwards. People pushing and shoving. People spilling beer onto each other. Super fucking annoying, just obnoxious crowd. But at Digitalism, everyone was so cool. Just a bunch of like-minded people that just wanted to listen to some fire music. Like, people were still having fun, but not at the expense of others. Like, it was such a chill, but at the same time really awesome show. And they played, like, you know, they played Idealistic, they played Pogo was, oh man, they had Pogo as the closer, and everyone went fucking crazy singing along to it and shit. It was awesome. Miami Showdown, Two Hearts, like it was an awesome set, and they were mixing it live as well. It was really cool. Digitalism was definitely a highlight, seeing Digitalism live. I always wondered what the sample in this song is. It sounds like a dog barking, but then pitched up by 500 semitones. Do they still play? Yeah, I think they do. I think they're still touring. So definitely catch them if they ever roll up in your town, man. They're great. This fuck ass song. This beat is so bad. The fucking drum pads just smacking against each other. Huh? This is a different layout. You cannot tell me that this is not a different layout. RZA making a beat live. That video is so good. He produced that fucking beat. 100%. That or Dr. Dre. That video of Dr. Dre. Yo, I'm never gonna be able to do it like how they did. So this is like my best version. And it's fucking like doom. Somebody needs to make that video. There's the Midnight Club 2 checkpoint. Flares again. But yeah, is this route? This route is like not in the game at all, right? No, there's no way. There's no way. It's really long too. No, there's no way this route is in the game. What? What? You go for the park here? What the f- I've never seen this. What is even the time that I have to beat? No. Okay, thank you. Oh. Nice placement on the exhaust there. This map doesn't have the rendering issues from this. Yeah, it doesn't. It like renders fine, but my game is like slowing down a bit. So there's some like weird ass rendering fuckery going on with these autocross tracks. NOS and autocross, yeah, you can use the nitrous. I don't even know what the time is that I have to beat. I just gotta blindly hope I got the time. Let's see. Okay, okay. Sure, yes. So you just gotta finish the race and then hope you set a faster time than all the other opponents. But I'm pretty sure the times are predetermined. I think there's a file in the game that already has pre-made, or like, yeah, that already has like the times laid out for the AI. From what I remember, I don't think it's random. Did they say for? I did not catch that. Wait, let me look at the. Let me rewind that. Let me run it back. That's funny as fuck. I did not see that. Hold on. Did they actually? Whoa. The difficulty curve. Ooh. Whoa. Oh wow. I'm really glad that they ended up making the final game a little easier. Cause that's quite the challenge. Oh wow. They were fucking fucking hitting the bong before they started the race or some shit. Jesus Christ. Rick Ross sprint to the finish, yeah. DJ Khaled doing autocross in Midnight Club 3. Yeah, this is the other fixed track, Bite Before You Bark. Flash is better, but I like this song a lot as well. Alright, cool. All right. So we have one more tournament. We have a few more AI opponents. There's actually a fair amount of stuff we can do because they was saying that Atlanta. It was in Atlanta when the game starts breaking. But yeah, we've been playing for a while so far. And so far everything's cool, and we even have some club events that we can do maybe. Alright, let's see. San Diego stage tournament. Let's do another one. The reflections on the road are intense. I do really like how this build looks visually. I like the very exaggerated flares. Like the final game, like coming from the headlights and the taillights and stuff, like the star. The final game is more realistic, but I don't know, I like it visually, and the power lines on like the lampposts and stuff like that. I don't know, I like how this build looks. I like it. Do I think it's better? No, not really, but I like it. It's different. Check Discord. Okay. No way. Did you did you make it? No way. Wait. I will play this on stream. Let me see. Let's see.
By the way, I'm never gonna be able to do it any better than what they did. This is just my version.
I'm staring into the camera while this the worst fucking beat of all time plays in the background. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm never gonna be able to do it like they did. This is just my version. He tried. He tried his best. He tried. He tried. The fucking stare into the camera. Oh, that's a good video. That's good. Ooh. That's good. Ugh. Shit, we lost that race, but it's all good. It is a tournament. We will succeed. We will flourish in the other events. What race is this even? Like the second or first one? I have no idea. I was too distracted by the by the beat making legend. This fucking circuit, I don't like it. It's so fucking stupid. Like the circle around this place. I feel like if we do get to a point where we can actually play the game from start to finish, like hearing the same 5 songs over and over is gonna be really grating. Like after a while, I'm probably just gonna like if we can complete this from start to finish, I think after a while it's like just put on the Midnight Club 3 soundtrack in the background, like on Spotify or something like that. But I don't know if I can deal with listening to the same 3 songs over and over. There's a lot of games that are like that, where like it's, you know, my brain needs this constant stream of dopamine, and if I have to listen to the same 5 songs in a game, it's going to ruin all of the enjoyment I have for it. Hot Pursuit 2, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, people rave on about that game. Like, oh, the soundtrack is so good. There's like 7 songs. One of them is like a shitty country rap track. Fucking Uncle by a guy named Uncle Cracker, okay? Uncle Cracker. Like, yeah, this your man's? Did this? There's like 4 really good songs. And then the other kind of like duds. And like I got tired of hearing it, like the same 7 songs, and I think after like the first 5, 6, 7 hours I just put on my own playlist because I just couldn't take it. Also because Hot Pursuit 2 is such a repetitive game to begin with. Like if you have a repetitive game and on top of that a repetitive soundtrack, oh god. For me that's just torturous. That's why I fuck with Midnight Club 3 so much, because there's like over 120 songs. It never gets old. Let me see what else. Remco, do you Scrabble the soundtrack of the games you play? Not actively. There used to be a time when I was like a teenager, like a young kid, like you know, like 9 to 15. Actually, even before that, like almost all my life, sort of. Like outside of the stuff that my parents were putting on in the car and what I was hearing on the radio and stuff, I was mostly just listening to racing game soundtracks. Now I don't really do that as much anymore, but I mean, like from time to time, I'll feel like putting on like, I don't know, the Burnout 3 soundtrack, because that soundtrack is incredible and perfect, and you know, I'll vibe out, or I feel like, I mean, because of, you know, like the hype surrounding the build, I started listening to the Midnight Club 3 soundtrack a lot the last few days, because you know, I was so like in the mood for the game with the build dropping and stuff, so. What kind of maniac manually scrabbles their listens? Oh, I thought he was talking like automatically scrabbling, like just like, do you just listen to the music of the games? But like manually scrabbling them? I mean, why would I even need to manually scrabble them if they're on Spotify? Because I don't really listen to like racing game, like unlicensed racing game soundtracks. I don't really listen to those. Most of the like racing game soundtracks that I'm really into, they're on Spotify, they're on streaming. Fucking Rich Racer soundtrack is on streaming now, you know what I mean? Like most songs are on streaming, and I'm a simpleton, right? I'm a simpleton. I'm a sheep. I'm a sheep. I am you know, I'm a participant within the downfall of modern society, so I stream my music. And most of the soundtracks you listen to, like, that, you can find them on streaming, so I've never had to manually scrabble anything. And I'm trying to think of a racing game soundtrack that doesn't have licensed music that I scrabble, or could scrabble, or that I listen to. I can't think of anything. I know nothing, but I'm suspecting the Maybach is the US Champ reward and the Murcielago replaced it. The positioning in the car roster at the end of what became Class B, right after the 16, is sus. Yeah, I also definitely think, like, if you look at where it's positioned, it's probably like a B class car. But I haven't seen any direct evidence of the Maybach being a reward car, at least not in this build, but I mean, it could be possible. It doesn't really feel like they fully integrated the Maybach into the game yet, because the model has some issues. They haven't made any parts for it. Maybe parts were never going to be made for it, like the Impala. But I don't know. I think the Maybach was included later, and then it was cut before the game came out. Like, it already kind of was a later inclusion. and so it was never really interwoven within the progression or the game itself or anything like that. But I don't know, I haven't looked at it thoroughly, like the rewards and stuff, so I could be wrong, but... Okay, let's do the San Diego City tournament. Still not skipping it. Still, I'm never skipping it. Vanessa was supposed. Oh, yo, what's up, Almighty Pair? Hope you're doing good, brother. Vanessa was supposed to have a Skyline 2. If you use her car string and replace it in your own garage, it shows as the Murcielago, but the string reads Skyline. That's in this build? Because I've never heard of that before, of Vanessa having a Skyline. Oh, so this fuck-ass track. We played this yesterday, where it was like constantly popping in and out. I'm chill, just tweaking and editing. Same old. No, that's some retail. Oh, I never knew. But, cool, man. Keep on grinding, man. Keep on sending Midnight Club into the stratosphere. We gotta get Midnight Club to become relevant again. We kind of have, in a way. Midnight Club has really been popping off in the last, like, year or two. It's kind of insane. It sort of had, like, a mini cultural renaissance. I wonder if we're gonna be battling against, Rick Ross again. Rick Ross and DJ Khaled. Who are walking across the track instead of being in a car. Also, shame they cut so much rock music out. Not too big on listening to the rap in the game. I only like some of the D&D in the game. I love everything in Midnight Club 3, but yeah, especially in the original game, the rock selection is kind of meager. Oh, hello, pedestrian. The rock selection is kind of meager in terms of quantity. Like, there's just not that much rock music. But the stuff that is in there is like heat. Like, they got fucking 9 Inch Nails in there, okay? And I'm the biggest Trent Reznor dick sucker. Man, I will turn. There's no one. Look, historically, I've always loved pussy, but if there's one dude I'm gonna turn gay for, it's Trent Reznor, bro. I love 9 Inch Nails. I've seen them live. If they come back into town again, I will be in that motherfucking pre-sale immediately. So the fact that they have, you know, like 9 Inch Nails in the game is kind of crazy. Jimmy Eat World, you know, Explosion. You know, there's the selection itself is good. I just wish there was more of it. It feels like there's so much hip hop, D&D, and techno, but then there's just not as much rock. Which I feel like rock was sort of the opposite end of the musical spectrum of the 2000s as far as like popularity goes. You'll be getting 9 Inch Nails around. Yo, I'm not complaining, bro. Okay, no, maybe okay. They used a bicycle this time. They didn't walk. They actually got on a bicycle this time because they're a little faster. Yamila Lenoir, Petra Fontana. Are these game testers? Are these game testers? I kind of want to look this up. I'm gonna look up one of these names. Yamila Lenoir Moby Games. No. Petra Fontana. No. They're not testers. If they are, then they're pseudonyms because I can't find anything on them. Nin could save someone from suicide. Well, I mean, depending on what album you listen to, it could also incentivize someone to commit suicide, but hey. But now Nin is man, again, love Nine Inch Nails. Oh, they don't have one bad album. They have one mid album. That's it. That's hesitation marks. That's like the one mid album they have. Uh, did it? Is it fucked? I think it's fucked. Well, whatever. The game saves. But that was not the last race in the tournament, was it? So I don't think the tournament I don't think they resume if you quit them. Do they? I don't think they do. Game crash for dissing hesitation marks. I'm sorry, it's just I have tried everything. No, I'm just no. It's some of the songs in there are just goofy. Copy of is like really great though. That's one of like their best. Like in the later half of their like the hierarchy of albums, like that is one of their best songs. But yeah. For me, the game also refuses to load my saves, so I have to rely on save states. Really? I did not make a... Did I fuck myself? Okay, I did not. But I should... Yeah, I should probably start relying on save states. What else were y'all saying? Clubfoot? Yeah, Clubfoot is also like one of the best rock tracks in the game. I was always sleeping on Clubfoot. I was always like, it's an okay song, but that chorus, man, oof, that's awesome. Get you pumping, man. Like whenever I save, I have my saves in the files, but the game doesn't recognize them after a restart. It's really weird. Hi, I just joined. Will this stream be saved? I noticed the last one was deleted or blocked. Is it? I don't think it is. I think it's blocked in some countries. Like in Belarus or something. But I think it's still there. Let me see, where is it blocked? I can check right now. It's blocked in Russia. So if you're Russian, then yeah, tough luck. Tough luck. I feel like every copyrighted song is blocked in Russia now. I haven't really been using like much. I still use copyrighted music, but I use it more subtly now. Because I've monetization turned on. For the longest time, I was not making a single buck with YouTube. I've lost out on tens of thousands of dollars, but it ain't about the money. It's about the integrity, you feel me? This is a hobby. But it's nice to earn a little money on the side for it, you know? I wouldn't really care that much either way. But, I've been more, like, conspicuous by my use of, copyrighted music. But anytime I do get claimed, it's always blocked in Russia. So I guess you gotta use a VPN or something to see it. Maybe I can try removing the claim, but I mean, I don't know. It's a VOD of like with like only 3,000 views. I don't know. Don't really want to go to bat for it, but I'll see what I can do. But don't most, like, because like a lot of stuff is just not available in Russia now because of everything that's been going on in the past few years. I feel like every like avid like Russian internet user must have a VPN by this point, like, right? Also, fun fact about this song, the The edit is slightly different from the one that's used in the game. Yeah, you can hear her say, just get on it, but in the final game's edit, she says, just get on it quick, I think she says. So this edit of the song is different from the one used in the final game. TDFPL uploaded this edit onto YouTube because she wanted to listen to it. The COK GTR in this build is busted apparently. Yeah, I think I saw a screenshot. Apparently the fitment is completely fucked. Again, I do want to mess about with like some unlock all stuff and check out some of the race layouts and more of the cars. Me being 8 years old, listening to the song in front of my immigrant parents. I hope for them that they weren't paying attention to the lyrics. Like that song is like really raunchy, even when edited. Like it's kind of crazy. That's in the game. It's even more so funny when you consider like how fucking what was the song? Was it Get Your Roll On? Or no, it was Put That Shit Up. Oh, the game crashed. But it was Put That Shit Up. They censored that song so fucking badly in Midnight Club 3. Like there's one part where Manny just goes, chick 22 or rims 22, chick, and then they censor 22. They censor the number 22. And then after that he says dick about. And then they censor the 22, but they don't censor dick. Like what? The censorship is a little scuffed. The music censorship in this game. There's another song that's censored poorly. Like you can hear the N-word at the start of a Bodyhead Anthem, like clear as day. I don't know what we're gonna do about this tournament though. I can't seem to get past it. Does the Maybach have any body shop upgrades? No, it doesn't. It does not, unfortunately. But I don't know. When you try and upgrade it, it just crashes the game. Rams 22, chick, dick about, playboy. Now who the are you? Bro, I just found strings for Hummer Limo, Lincoln Limo, and Honda CR-V. Really? 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 I gotta check that. I'm gonna open Notepad++. Let me see this. I have the strings already decoded here. Huh? You found strings like in the string table, or? It's not in here. What is it, like a traffic car? What's the name of it? VA what? Lincoln. Oh. It's from the Lincoln Limo is from Midnight Club 2. It's a Midnight Club 2 model. Same with the Hum. Is it VA Hum Limo? Because VA Hum Limo is in Midnight Club 2, that model. What was the other one? The Honda CR-V? They're all from Midnight Club 2. Like, I'm looking up the like all of the search results I have for like VA CR-V, and I see that they're in my Midnight Club 2 files. So they're all Midnight Club 2 models. But I do wonder if you can actually enable them in game. So I don't know what we're gonna do about this tournament. Cause it just crashes. Maybe, I don't know, if we get a different car or something. Yeah, what do we do? Let me try the 300C. I haven't tried any of these other cars. Load this what? Load this profile. Rename this version. Okay. Am I selecting a computer program or a car? Hello? Did you try messing around with the debug menu or maps on the Hidden Palace? There is no debug menu as far as I know. I don't think it's real. Bro, someone just messaged me, yo, the Midnight Club 3 build dropped. Really now? Really now? Thank you for this information. I was not aware. Well, let's see if we can do it with this 300C. Actually, I forgot, the upgrades are free. I may as well just install all of the performance parts on this. Soup type Uno. Energy drinks or coffee or neither. Neither. I'm not a big fan of caffeine. I've tried it, of course. Like I've had periods in my life where I would I deluded myself into thinking that if I just took more caffeine, if I just drank a cup of coffee in the morning, that will substitute my lack of sleep and my terrible lifestyle habits. But it does not. In fact, it only sort of worsens them. I sometimes would feel more tired after a cup of coffee. And energy drinks are just like whatever. I don't really drink them for, like, if I do drink them, which I almost never do, it's mostly just for the taste. Because I'm insane. I like the taste of energy drinks. But I don't drink like much sugary stuff. Like I don't drink soda. I only drink water. H2O is the name of the game, bro. I feel like this only this bug where you get the performance parts for free. I feel like it only works for the level 1 parts, but I think that should be good enough. Yo, super type, you the man. Nah, bro. You are the biggest homie of all homies. Everyone here is the biggest homie. I love everyone here. Compared to all y'all, I'm tiny. I'm no one. My favorite energy drink is Rockstar. Tastes like nice candy. We don't really you don't really see Rockstar here. It's mostly just Monster and like store branded bullshit. Which I guess depending on what flavor you get, like Monster's okay. There's also Red Bull. I think Red Bull is probably my go-to energy drink, but I don't really take energy drinks in general. I don't know. I think they're unnecessary. Like if I want the taste of a good soda, I'll just get soda. And if I want to be energized, I'm not gonna rely on an energy drink because that shit just does not work for me. And most of them, like most of the time, I don't yearn for the taste of soda because I just love water, man. Like, I made a vow to myself 6 years ago that I would only drink water, and I've stuck to it. Like, literally, I only drink water. I drink nothing else. There's so many other promises I made to myself that I've broken, but drinking water is one that I've never broken. If only I were that disciplined with so many other aspects of my life. Wow. But, you know, all in due time, you know. What? Where do I go? Oh, okay. Water. Hydroholic. That's a new one. Someone needs to coin that. That's perfect. Yeah, I am. If there's anything you gotta put me in a rehab clinic for, it's for too much H2O. I'm on the verge of dying of water intoxication, bitch. Like, you see people joke about how addicted they are to coffee, having withdrawals and shit. Yeah, I cannot fathom that. Like, I cannot fathom that. I think it's a little weird just how standardized it has been, like, coffee. Some people will look at you funny for not drinking it. I'm like, bro, you are essentially intoxicating yourself every single morning. Like, you are not actually you. I'm weird for that. What? Striptease by Lady Saw is the weirdest song in the game. It's the worst song in the game. That song sucks. I'm sorry. I don't have anything against it. I like a lot of the dancehall, you know. LMP, baby, you look fine. But I like the dancehall selection, you know. But that song stinks. There's like no redeemable feature there. Nothing about that song is in any way redeemable. It's the worst song in the game. The most significant thing Lady Saw has ever done was collaborate on a song with Steven Seagal, where Steven Seagal says, "Me want the punani." That's the best thing Lady Saw has ever done in her career. Me want the punani. Shanapal, Samigo Solim, not really care what people say. Alright, hopefully now it's going to work. Because some people made it to Atlanta, so I don't get that. It's just broken for me. She since found Jesus, I learned. Yeah, I saw. That's crazy. She went from rapping about, you know, stripping for weird dudes and shady back alleys to preaching about Christ. Now that's character development. Okay, so have I soft locked myself? Some people have made it to Atlanta. Some people that may be watching this very stream. If you've made it further than this tournament, can you send me your memory card or your save game? If this is a long shot, but if anyone happens to be watching this that has played this past this tournament, can you send me a save game if you have one? Because if not, then I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna play the game from the start again. Let's just do the club races then. Because we had a few we could do. Can you skip this tournament? You can? Yeah, oh yeah, I guess you can. Cause yeah, you only have to be fair, yeah, you only have to beat the Hookman. But where are they? Are they in Atlanta? Okay. Well, so what do we have? We have the Tuner Club, and the Luxury Club, and the Muscle Club, and the Chopper Club. Okay, since we're already in the luxury car. I think this is where it stops. Well, can we not do the club events? But also, like, I didn't see any Hookmen in Atlanta driving around. Maybe you have to go to the city itself to see them. I'm not sure. But, hey, I'm 20% in. I made it past 10%. 10%, that was the dangerous number. I've made it past it. Our club events just work fine. So at least we can do these. We got more content. But I do really want to check out Atlanta. We haven't seen much of it. Even yesterday we were mostly mucking about in San Diego. Because there were some map changes in Atlanta I saw. Like somebody found some statue somewhere that was cut from the map. Cakewalk of a race. Bike club are broken and you be sent to loading loop. Well, you know how I be. I said it yesterday. I am extremely delusional. So even when people tell me not to do a certain thing, I will try and do it anyway to see if it works. So I'm gonna still try the chopper race, because we haven't tried any of the bikes. I'm gonna try it now. I'm gonna go switch to the chopper. The choppers get hated on too much, man. I like the choppers. I think they're cool. Like, yeah, they're harder to control than the sport bikes, and they're not exactly viable. Like, if you have the sport bike, there's no real reason to use the chopper. But I don't mind using them. Like, I have no problem with them. I kind of like how you sort of have to, you know, tame the beast, so to speak. Okay. The cop is the default rider for this. You know what we gotta do? we gotta redeem our coupons, ladies and gentlemen. Midnight Club 3 Honey Extension. Check the riders. Okay. I'm scared of the body shop after what we had with the Maybach and the Impala where it just crashed the game. So save states, just in case. Thank God I did that, because guess what? It broke! So So we cannot check the writers. Or maybe it's in a different menu. But that's weird, like, there's footage of an earlier build where you could already change them. Like, there's already different writers that you could change into, so... Okay, well, I don't think we can check the Redis. Also, I saw somebody saying, like, hey, did Ozzy Osbourne sign off on that Let's Go track? He did. I was like reading about that not too long ago. Ozzy Osbourne did sign off on the track. Apparently he liked the song. Which is weird because like, Trick Daddy said that Ozzy liked the song and therefore cleared the sample for him. But then there's a video of Ozzy listening to it for the first time last year, apparently. So, like, he hadn't heard it, but he liked the song. Like, he liked the song in 2004 and therefore cleared the sample. But then he listens to it for the first time in 2025. But that man has been on every single drug and drink imaginable, so it's not a surprise he probably forgot that song even existed. Ooh, okay, I can't even exit the garage. I really can't exit. Ozzy had Alzheimer's? Oh, I didn't know. I thought the bike club events broke the game, not necessarily picking a bike would crash the game. Okay, great. But hasn't the game already saved with the bike? So is my save game fucked? I mean, I have a save state, so I can just switch cars, to be fair, but... like, if I load in now... will I load in with the chopper? Oh, you can change the cars in the main menu, like in the final game, okay. Okay, no bikes. Oh, this build is so ass. It's so broken. There's something like fundamentally wrong with it. Cause what do you mean I can't drive the bikes? What? Okay. Actually, I don't want to fuck my save over. I'm not gonna rely on the save state, I'm just gonna reboot the game and change the car in the main menu. You can't drive the bikes? What the fuck? Like, how broken is this shit? I'm starting to feel like the final game may be superior in some ways over this version. Like, there may be a few things that the final game does better than this one, honestly. Like, I didn't want to say it, but I didn't want to admit it, but guys, I feel like, I don't know, the final game may be better, even though it does not have Limp Bizkit. But even then, I don't know. How sure are we that the dump itself was 100% correctly dumped? Yeah, I've been wondering that too. Maybe it's an incorrect dump. Because that kind of stuff can happen. But, there's no way to confirm that right now. The final gods have infected you. Yeah. Yeah. I've been indoctrinated. I'm sorry. Final game is better, guys. Honestly, using the uncensored version of Night Strike in the menu makes it a lot easier. Yeah, it's really mysterious. It's very vague track. It sort of gives me Midnight Club 2 vibes, in a way. Although using that song in the main menu was not intentional, it was just a side effect of it being the first song in the playlist. Because all of the, like, the garage and the races and the menus, they all share the same exact playlist. And in that playlist, Night Strike is the first song. So it was a happy accident. Cadillac 16 AI? Wait, let's see after the race is over. I was looking at the chat a lot, so I'm not sure if I even saw it. Blue sound is so loud. The nitrous sound in this game is so weird. I always found it to be, like, off. Like, why does it sound like that? Midnight Club 2's NOS sound effect was a lot better. LA's was crazy. Bro, LA sound design? Whew. Okay. Let's wait for all of the cars to finish so we can see the Cadillac 16. Supposedly. I'm not sure if I saw it. I think I saw something resembling it, but... Okay. Okay, let me turn. Let me turn. Let me see the car. Oh yeah, there it is! Okay. Wow. Huh. Why did they cut that? Maybe like some, I don't know, maybe because it's like a concept car, right? So Cadillac wouldn't have liked it, maybe? I don't know. Is replay broken? I'm not sure. I don't trust anything in this game, but I'm gonna make a save state. But let's check the replay. Let's see how it is. It works. The angles are a little different, but it's mostly the same. Okay, cool. Cruise for some action. Is this Midtown Madness 4? In a way, technically, no. It would be the 5th Midtown Madness game. But yeah, these games are like still just the Midnight Club games are kind of just Midtown Madness games at heart. But yes, this is officially Midtown Madness 5. Beta MCLA techno songs, forbidden knowledge, yeah. That's just one of those questions that we'll simply never get an answer to. You know, thousands of scientists around the world have come around to to dissect this problem. But, no results. It's one of life's greatest mysteries, the techno song used in the August 2007 build of Midnight Club Los Angeles. Nobody will ever know. I asked the lead audio guy on MCLA, I asked the guy that literally picked the fucking music. Nobody knows. It genuinely is a mystery. I don't think it'll ever get found. Don't overcome Midtown Madness 3. Oh, of course, I forgot that game exists. That game is overrated. I'm sorry. I don't know how controversial this is. I don't know how many feathers I'm gonna... Oh look, there it is. There's 16 again. This time it's in the taupe color. The creamy color. Okay, cool. I don't know how many feathers I'm gonna ruffle with that, but I think Midtown Madness 3 is like a really repetitive, kind of boring game. I don't think it's as mechanically interesting as Midtown Madness 2. I don't know. Like, I came into it thinking like, okay, this is like one of the most beloved driving games on the Xbox. But I feel like most people just really love the multiplayer of it. I think that a lot of the people that are praising this game played it because of the multiplayer. But I didn't think the single player was like that interesting. Like, yeah, you have the different characters and you have like the story and stuff, but I don't know. The gameplay kind of fell a little flat. The cars don't feel very nice to drive. They're all way too light, way too loose. I just like the original driving model of the first two Midtown Madness games more. I don't know what it is with the third game, but it just kind of fell flat for me. I was kind of disappointed by it. It's not a bad game at all, but it's like a 6.5 out of 10 game for me. You think we'll ever get our hands on that August 2007 MCLA build? I don't know. A lot of that stuff gets found on dev kits nowadays, you know, like early builds of 7th generation games, but if like a Rockstar San Diego kit were to pop up, it would probably have Red Dead Redemption on it, not Midnight Club LA. And I don't think that build was ever burned onto a disc or anything like that, so I don't know, but strange things have happened. I mean, look at what I'm playing. So, you know what? It's not gonna happen, and it's gonna happen. No one knows. I don't have any expectations. Midtown Madness 3 is fine. It is just fine. I think that's... I'd say it's okay. I think fine is just like a little bit above okay. I wouldn't consider it fine. I'd say it's okay. Like, if you like Midtown Madness 1 and 2, I think you should play it. Actually, no, I take that back. You don't have to. But you could play it. Won't be a terrible experience. It may not even be a bad experience. Maybe it'll grow on you. But I don't know. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. Lacks the charm, lacks the spirit of the older games. Don't really like the driving mechanics. Midnight Club 3 needs to be recompiled. Mods for this game would be crazy. I mean, we have mods for the game. People are adding new cars and stuff. I mean, somebody's adding an RS4 to the game. There's an R35 for it. We have all of the, or a lot of the MCLA remix car models are in the game now. So the game is being modded. But, I mean, yeah, it is a grave shame that it was not released on PC. That is one of the biggest what-ifs in gaming history. What if Midnight Club 3 had a PC port? You know? The modding... community for this game would have been absolutely bonkers. Because Midnight Club 2 already had a fairly active modding community back in the day. But Midnight Club 3, I feel like it would have been on the level of like GTA, honestly. It's such a shame. Like LA not being on PC, I kind of get that because Rage is a fuck-ass game engine held on by glue and duct tape, but Midnight Club 3, they could have feasibly ported to PC. They could have done that. That was a marketing decision. That was a marketing financial decision to choose not to port Midnight Club 3 to PC. Or what? Am I? Luxury Club. Okay, yeah. These are still club races. I didn't realize that Rage was built on Angel's game engine until like yesterday. Yeah. There's Midtown Madness stuff that you can find in Midnight Club LA. Oh, there goes my controller. There's Midtown Madness stuff that you can find in GTA. Like, Rage is technically not a new engine. It's an overhaul of an engine that already was there. That's also how the developers that I spoke to described it. It wasn't really a new engine. It was essentially an update to an already existing one. Stories with unhappy endings. I haven't really heard this song. It's mostly just been the same 4 techno songs over and over. Kind of refreshing to hear this. Waste of all energy. These are my words for you, so listen carefully. Stand still. A verse is always teased back into the It's all you do. This is a mission with crafted outtakes. I love this band as well. 100 Reasons. Ideas, they have an album, Ideas Above Your Station. It came out before the album that has this particular song on it, which also is a good album, but that album is like one of my most listened to like post-hardcore albums. That album is great. You should really check that out if you're into this kind of music. Would Rage still have been a thing if EA never bought Renderware? That's a good question. I think the Angel game engine would have been substantially reworked in order to accommodate the 7th generation, but would it have been as drastic of an overhaul if it weren't for the fact that it also had to support GTA's framework? Maybe not. What was that album name again? Ideas Above Your Station. It's called. It's really good. What percent are you on? I don't know. Doesn't show you in game. I also just realized how the club logos are different. Saw the clip. Same with the luxury here. They're not like designated clubs, they're more just like just car type specific events. They're not presented as being like clubs. I mean, they're called clubs, but at least like the illustrations don't reflect that. I thought 10% was the cap. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I don't know. We got much further than that. Okay, let's do the tuner events then. Actually, no, wait. Let's go to Atlanta. Let's see what happens. Subtype Uno, I'm not sure you already know this, but if you park your car next to the music stores in MCLA, you can actually hear the MCLA beta theme alongside other songs not in the music player. Yes, there's a radio station building, like a media building in the game, and if you sit next to it, it'll play a fictional radio broadcast by the fictional Amoeba Radio, and they'll play a bunch of songs that were composed by the game's lead audio guy, Nassim 8 Casey, including that rock song that was used as like a small loop snippet in the 2007 build. If you park next to the Whiskey A Go Go, you will also hear like a crowd and a bunch of songs playing in between. They put a lot of detail in the ambient sort of the ambient soundscape of the city. It's actually really impressive because most of that stuff you'll never be able to hear or pay attention to. I have the SRT4. Is that classified as a tuner or a muscle? Okay, it's a tuner. Alright, let's go to Atlanta and check out the club events there. Somebody said that if you use the movers to Atlanta, you can soft lock the game. Let's see if that happens. Because I've had enough of SD. I'm moving my ass out of Cali. I'm done with Cali. I wonder whether all that abuse was field recordings they made while scouting locations. No, I think it was all recorded in the studio. At least the music was. Because all the music that you hear was made by the lead audio guy. Okay, we have successfully made it to Atlanta. We are here. But there's no Hookman. We do have a tournament, and I'm kind of tempted to do it. The Hookman just disappeared, or maybe progression worked differently where you actually did have to beat some of those tournaments in order to see or in order to unlock the Hookman. I don't know. This Neon will be able to handle this tournament, right? Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, I'm gonna take a massive shit. I'll be right back. There's no greater stress relief than splitting your cheeks open on the toilet seat, let me tell you. Alright. Let's continue. Let us commence forth. No wash, no wipe? What do you take me for? What kind of hermit do you take me for? I'm a germaphobe. Okay? I wash my hands, brother. I wash my hands. Unlike some y'all motherfuckers. I've seen you. I've seen some of you. What did I miss? Is the game playable now? Yeah, it is. To an extent. I mean, we tried playing one tournament and it just crashes the whole game. But we've made it to Atlanta now. We're here. We're in a new locale, new city. New city, new women. You feel me? I want to find that statue that was shown in the Discord. It's somewhere around here. We did not hear that. We've heard just flush and you coming back. That was way fast. Well, I am a speedrunner. I do things quickly. You know. I don't know what I'm gonna tell you. I'm not going to defend myself here. I know that I washed my hands because I'm not a dirty ass motherfucker bitch. I'm not gonna defend myself. I know what I did. How could you even hear that from all the way over there? My mic gain is crazy. Is there like areas without textures? The game fairly looks finished on map side. I don't know. Like I said, I want to check out that statue. Oh, this place is still in here, the Vortex. You stated you washed your hands, but no comment on you wiping. Yeah. Okay. I guess the mic didn't pick up the wiping, which I guess it should have. It should have picked up the wiping. I have no defense now. But rest assured, everything was done by the book. Did I miss the checkpoint? What? What happened? What did I... What? Is the radius for that just like really low? Okay. I like how you can hear the gear shifts in this version. Yeah, I noticed that too. I don't think you can properly hear those in the final game. Oh, hello. Big Dog, do you like Nine Inch Nails? Do you have a favorite album? I mean, we just talked about this like a while back, but yeah, I think my favorite record is probably Year Zero. That record is underrated. I can't really see many observable differences. Like, I'm trying to pay attention to, like, the map and stuff, but I'm not really seeing much besides, like, different billboards and stuff like that. I still ain't seen the goddamn statue. Art of Noise SB. Yo, we fuck with Art of Noise. Where we come from. You missed what? I missed it. Missed what? Missed me taking a shit? There was a lot of upheaval about that just now because I'm being accused of not being sanitary. Which is fine. Because if I ain't, what are you gonna truly do about it? What are you gonna do about it? But now don't worry, I wash my hands and shit. I got standards. So, okay, what race was this? He said he'd go gay for Trent Reznor. Yeah, I still stand by that. Is the Maybach customizable, like custom bumpers or whatever? No. It just crashes the game when you try and select it. I think the cola building is different. It says Nitro Cola. I don't know if that is different. This is Syncgate. Major controversy. Super Type 1 exposed. It's over for me. It's done. I'm gonna have to delete everything. My whole channel, everything is gonna be gone. I'm going to be running off to Costa Rica. It's over for me. Can you customize the basic stuff in the Maybach, like the rims? Or like the suspension? You can customize the rims and the performance, yeah. Tons of miscellaneous map spots are different. I haven't really noticed anything acutely, but... Oh, the billboards. Yeah, a lot of the billboards are different. I wonder if we're going to deal with very difficult AI opponents once again. Not yet. Not yet. Poop is literally coming out of your asshole. Not yet. That kid was playing Mafia 3. Like, if there's any game that you would have to go to the bathroom for, like, it's Mafia 3. Like, that game is not that good, bro. That game is not good enough for you to shit your pants for. Like, I'm sorry. Does this build finally feel real now that it's been out for a day, or does it feel like a fever dream? Sort of the initial dopamine rush has worn off, but it's still really cool. But we've seen all, like, the big things, I think. He shot himself up playing the Old Country too. Really? There's a follow-up to this? There's a follow-up to that? He did it again? What? That's crazy. That guy really loves Mafia, man. It did? It happened again? I missed that. What the fuck? How does that happen again? How are they... How did he do that twice on stream? How often must that happen for it to be caught twice on stream? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Damn. Who knew potty training could be so difficult? You can hear him shitting himself and it's disgusting. Okay, yeah. You know, one video was like enough. One video of that. That first Mafia 3 video. I guess I don't need any more information. I wonder when this tournament is gonna crash eventually, inevitably. After this, I kind of want to roam around, check what's going on in the city. Also, I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream for that much longer because I'm like tired zone. But I did kind of want to keep on playing until this thing crashes or some shit. I found it, I sent it to you. Oh god, I'm not opening my DMs, bro. Yuck. Okay. Yeah, glad that they kept that in the final game. The physics shenanigans. You had a little bump and then there's like an 80% chance your car would just completely flip over. Thought I saw something. Yeah, dude, it's 12:06 where I am. It's 11:07 here. But I've been streaming for like how long? Like 2 hours, 3 hours? Okay, whatever. I think I'm still like ahead in the points. Wait, this is not a... What? What is this? What am I playing? I thought I was in a tournament. What am I playing? Oh, I'm playing the club race. I thought I was in a tournament. The fuck? Bro, I'm just not here. Yeah, bro, I'm tweaking right now. Have we activated the special ability? Have we unlocked that even? Actually, I don't think we've unlocked the special abilities yet. Did you end up finding any good music we didn't know about? Yeah, a rap song called Tear It Up by Yu Wong, I think his name is. Young Won. Okay. I feel like those grass patches near the gas station aren't there in the normal game. There's like a lot of really subtle things, but nothing like major when it comes to the maps, I feel, so far. Okay. Let's see. Is it loading infinitely? Okay, it's not. It just takes a really long time to load. Okay. I want to find that statue. This jump is still here. What was your reaction to seeing the GTR video blowing up? You know, it's a really weird thing because it's like, I don't really care that much either way, but it is weird because like the Midnight Club 3 video, I spent like a very long time working on that. So long that at that point I was just happy to have it out. And it didn't really matter to me like how many views it would get. But I did find it really strange because that R35 video took me like only 2 weeks to make. And then it does like crazy numbers. I think it did like what, 50K in 2-3 weeks. And it outperformed my MC3 video, which I was kind of like, huh. So it was a bittersweet thing because it was like, okay, so this smaller video that gets picked up by the algorithm and pushed onto everybody, but then that other video that I spent like a very long time working on, that isn't pushed by the algorithm. So it was like a bittersweet thing, but overall in the grand scheme of things, I think both of those videos did fairly well, all things considered. And I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's putting more people onto Midnight Club. That's never a bad thing. Missed most of the stream. What was causing the infinite loading from the last stream? Memory leak. It was fixed by my man Ghosty, so shout out to him. Yeah, I mean, the algorithm is completely fucked. You can never really predict what it's, you know, what it does. I don't know where I can... Where was that place? Also, are there Rockstar collectibles in here? There they are. Huh? They don't disappear. You can like play around with them. Okay. That's funky. Yo! Oh, I activated nitrous. I thought this thing was like fucking up the physics. Can I push this outside of this place? Look at it go. Look at it bounce. I want to push it out. Maybe you can't. Nah, it's too stubborn. It's way too stubborn. Oh, you can like fully tip it over. Okay, it won't budge. Who are playing with their Rockstar logo? This is that's the most fun activity in Midnight Club 3. Ugh. Right. Okay, what else is there to do? Like more club races. We did the tournament and nothing unlocked because fuck. What else is there? Where is this? How am I supposed to get there? Yeah? Really? Set as target, yes please. Race now, wait, can I do that? Wait, you can just start races from anywhere, you don't actually have to go to the movers? Is this a good idea? I feel like this is probably a bad idea. I probably fucked up something real bad. No, it works. Okay, that's convenient. Okay, it's just in this place. Alright, sure. How did you find out about Carol's old voice actor? Well, there's an audio file related to him calling you about South Central, like the call where he introduces Doc to you. There's, in the day one release of the game, there's an unused audio file of Carol's old voice actor doing that line. So that's where I found it. Bro, what route did they take? Got what you want, I got what you want. Right now, I need a bitch to make that ass up. Shake it a little faster, one cheek at a time. Left cheek, right cheek, do it all to the beat. It's easier with your cheese string, and you can free ball. Bitch, you ain't gotta wear drawers, so how low can you go? Shake your booty, break it down, get low and low. Alright, now we did it. The AI is so inconsistent in this build. Okay. I wonder if that tournament works. Alright, hold on. Okay. I will try this tournament again, and I don't know if you guys have any ideas of like things or questions or whatever, anything, let me know. And after that, I think I will conclude the stream. Cause I'm tired. My homie's tired. And I'm not gonna strain myself for YouTube, you know? Physical health, it's important. But I'll be back to stream some more of this, I think. If people figure out how to play from start to finish, then I will. Did you show debug maps and other stuff that isn't on the career? There are no debug maps. Let's try exploring Detroit in arcade mode for a bit. Okay, sure. We haven't really checked out Detroit much. I missed the first stream. Oh, don't worry about it. But yeah, there's no like test maps ready to get the files. And when I peace out, I have to attend to matters like saving cats from trees and helping old ladies across the street. Oh, a fine gentleman, someone that you could introduce to mom. Okay, bro, we go do that. Good night, bro. Imagine if there's a build that's literally MC2 but with some licensed cars in very early San Diego City. I mean, yeah, that's probably how the game looked at one point. But if we ever will see a build of it, I am not sure. It would be cool though. Did you ever find a statue? No. I may need to look up the screenshot where it is from. What you say? Good pussy bitch, look this way. I'm still kind of bummed out that they cut this fire effect. Kind of looks sick. But yeah, manufacturers wouldn't let that shit fly. So this crashed the last time, or was it this race? After this race that it crashed? Yeah, it was. Okay. Right. I see. I see what's going on in the Discord. I guess that tournament is just broken. It cannot be bypassed. Okay. I have to do the unlock all thing. Hold on. Rick Ross jump scare real quick. So there was an area in Detroit that actually looked pretty different. It was the how would I describe the place? You have that little like river area with like a huge jump. It's like south of the map. That area looked different. I wanted to check it out for myself. And after that, I think I'll end it. And then I'll wait till people figure out how to play this like in full, or how to complete it in full. Or if the build can be played from start to finish. And then if it can, I'll do like another stream or something. Okay, let me figure out where this code is. Do you check bikes and arcade races? Oh, that's actually also a good point. Let me first find unlock all sheet. Unlock cities. Okay. Let me make a save state just in case. Let's see. Nope, the bikes, just no bikes. No bikes in this one. I guess we'll just go for a regular cruise in a 300C. Okay. I want to see that area. No, it's east of the map. Or, no, west. Yeah, it's west of the map. It's, hold on. Oh my god, get out of the way, bro. Can you go into the PS2 BIOS and check out the save icon? I've seen the save icon. It's... I'm pretty sure it's the same as the regular game, but... like... it's slightly darker. The save icon. I think. Also notice the slight blue hue fade when entering restarting free roam is exactly the same as in MC2. Yeah, it is. What? What? Yeah, what the hell is this? Hello? Okay. Am I tripping? This is like really different. Right? Am I tripping, or is this like radically different? Am I tripping? Yeah, wait, let me get back there. There's no way, that area looks like radically different. Huh, what? These structures are like not in the game, I'm sure. This build is really the ultimate test of MC3 knowledge. Yeah, it is. Like, I'm constantly... I feel like I'm being gaslit. Like, is this the game or not? But I don't think it is. I don't think these structures are in the game. Yeah, they have animations. You can see like them transporting these like containers. These like cranes. Huh. That's really cool. Okay, that's like a pretty substantial difference. Like, whoa. Somebody should post like this area in the chat in the final game. I want to put it side by side. Oh, somebody's already posted screenshots. Wait, let me go there. Let me put it side by side. Well, what? Hello? Okay, thank you. I don't know what that was. So this is in the game. All these are in the game? What? Really? So this is complete placebo. Hold on. Wait. So it is placebo. What? So I was just tripping. But they did change some things, right? Like this jump over there is not in the game. Which I can see why they cut that, because the ramp is way too low. Like this is not in the game, is it? The whole map is so unremarkable, it's hard to remember shit, yeah. Like everything starts to bleed together after a while. I'm sure this jump is in the game. Oh, this jump is there? Okay, then I'm completely fucking tripping. Isn't this place more populated though, this area? Is there a way of importing the map models to something like Blender yet? It's been done, but not for the specific maps featured in this build. Okay. Damn. Come on, Detroit isn't a bad map. It's not bad. I think... I mean, I don't know. I think atmospherically, Detroit is the most interesting one out of all of them. San Diego's probably the best. Then Detroit, then I'd say Atlanta. It's the weakest out of the three. Snow Area is empty in the final game too? What? I'm completely tripping. Okay. Wait, isn't this... Where's that building with the hotel sign that I mentioned in my video? It's somewhere here. Where is that? Bro, I can't, like, recall anything, like, where anything was. By the way, you saw downtown Atlanta. Are these red pillars, etc., in the final game? Did you post a picture somewhere? Or Detroit? Wasn't there a statue you mentioned you heard? Yeah, but I don't know, I couldn't find it. But I saw a picture of it somewhere on the Discord. I think Kenai posted it, but I wouldn't know how to find that image now. I'd have to literally drive around everywhere. There's a General Motors building. The red pillars, though? I don't know what you mean. Where is it? Near the monorail? So, like, here somewhere? Red pillars? I'm not sure what you mean. Are you talking about these pillars? Oh, so it's these. Yeah. Look, I don't want to say anything to be sure, because we've been pretty wrong about the map so far, but I'm pretty sure this is not in the game. Oh, you can destroy them. You can actually take them out. I don't think this is in the game. There's no way this is in the game. Like, I'm certain about this one. What the fuck? They're there? Bro, I'm done. Are those in the final game? Okay. The pillars are not red. They are, look. They're like grayish. They're not red. But the pillars are in the game, but yeah, they're not red like that. Okay. We're both right. Okay. Well, I'm tired as hell. I think the reason why is because before the stream, I decided to take, I don't really like, because I have like ADHD and shit. I have like meds that I have, but I never really take them because I don't feel like they do much. But for some reason I thought, why don't I take these? Why don't I take these, see what happens? I think I'm having like a crash or something. So, I don't know. But I'm gonna like, because I don't think there's that much left to do. I think I'm just gonna like call it here for now. And I will resume this playthrough thing after people figure out like, if the game can actually be, completed, or if it can actually be played through, then I will resume this and we'll progress through the game. But until then, stay balling. Get your money up. Get your money up. I'll be in the Midnight Club Discord, I think. So if you're on the Discord, there's anything, just tag me in there. Yeah, man. It was a really fun stream. I really liked it. It was a very fun stream. I did have a little crash near the end, but whatever, it was fun. The John Doe, your video was legendary. We had the controversy of Poopgate, right? Did I wash my hands? At the end of the day, no one will ever know. No one will ever know. I'm gonna keep that one a secret. It was a really cool stream. Thank you guys for being here. We talked about a bunch of things. I'm looking forward to doing this again sometime soon. And until then, stay cash money. I love y'all. Good night, everybody.